Alright, we're starting off with 5 hunger. I have just harvested and made a bunch of food. So that's going now, and we got a consignment drone in the air. So we're quite literally rushing that now. But like actually this time.
No fuel.
Turn all that, unlock that, and park off, and let's go.
Meteor storm inbound.
We can come back and grab that unknown signal in a minute, I think. Potentially. But like I said, I want to go see this and see what this is. So, I will see you when I get there. Alright, we're 300 out, and let's see what this is about. I actually don't see any guns, so that could be good. Okay, can I mag this? Maybe? Oh, this is so difficult. We're gonna get it. I have a feeling. Come on, got it. It is ours, folks. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Um, but we now have it. And we've also got some ion thrusters. Not that, like, we couldn't make them before, but hey, we got it now. So that's cool. First time we've done this. I really expected there to be guns on this thing, honestly. Alright, I have full movement of this now. I'm going to push this over the top of our base, and we will come back. Okay, we're back over the base now. So, I have it... Ooh, look, another unknown signal. That's good, because that other one disappeared. And that's really far out there. Not, like, really far out there, but it's not on the planet. It's in space. So, we are over the base. And I have this thing positioned... Ooh, that came so close. We're over the base. We have this thing floating. Not floating, but it's just outside the gravity well. And I'm going to essentially use it as a satellite. Because why not? So I'm going to get the cargo container ground down off of this. And we're going to make some changes to it. Slightly. Not too much. Because the back of it's pretty fine. So, I will be back whenever it is satellited. Okay, ignore the fact that I'm currently dying to solar radiation. We got it set up, so it is now a satellite for me on top of the Europa planet. So now I have a way to link to space. I cut off the back the back container. So we are going to end up using that somehow, I think. I might put a connector on the other side just so I don't lose this one and it despawns, because we do actually own this. Pieces of it, though, we still don't own, like that connector and the broadcast controllers. Those are minimal. We'll cut those up. But, like I said, I can now connect to this and actually see over top of my base from down there. Provided I get that antenna on the base working, which will be like next. Before that, though, I need to try to get to that unknown. Like, a snap. So, I will see you when I'm there. Okay. I just have to grab it, but... Nice. So, construction components, nickel, and cobalt was all that was in it. Nothing crazy. I was really kind of hoping for, like, fruit seeds or something. But... we did not. So... what is... oh, that's the station that's far away. Okay. We are now going to go home and try to avoid our satellite now. Hope we don't smack into that as we're moving along. Or the planet. Okay, now that we're here, first thing that I'm going to do is, like I said, get the connector on the back of this thing so that I can connect to it, because we're going to use the scrap ship to get rid of all of the welder now. So, let me get that done. Okay, I had to land because I have 19 fuel left, and we're not producing anymore. Just because the ship was turned off, but I did end up getting the connector made on the back, so I'm going to unlock this and drop that and get this thing parked and switch to that ship while I try to avoid crashing into everything. And disconnect. I have 50. Super not nice, but it'll work, I guess. So now I should be able to get this going. Wow, that perception was very off. I thought I was right next to it. So that did stockpile a bit of that. Alright, I will be back when this is stockpiled. Okay, so now the tank is now stockpiled. We are good to break off and go do thing. So 8, don't blow anything up. I love it. Turn you on, and you on.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright. I need to get this projector turned off. There we go. Come back, door. You're not escaping. Okay, can I get that pulled up now? No. There we go. Okay, that's now going up, and I will be back when I have all of this gone. Alright, I had to, let these Gatling guns shoot things first. Doing a great job, Gatling. Anyways, so I had... Thanks, turret. You guys done now. I had to redock because I had no fuel. But I did manage to get all of it but these 2 pistons gone. And we got quite a bit from that. Container? Yeah, that's exactly what that is. So, there was a lot in that. I am going to go grab that unknown, and then we will get the other welding setup started and see how that's gonna work. So, I'll see you when we get there. Alright, red flashing light. Maybe bad. Kind of scary. That was a hard landing. But I think I'm gonna stay relatively far away with my ship. Where do I open this at? Is the question. Because I do not see. On the bottom. Nice. Flip. Cool. What do you got? Okay. Not the greatest thing in the world, but I will take it, I guess. Can I put you in there? Yes, I can. Alright. And now I'm gonna go get some ice to bring back to base. So, see you back home. Okay, let's get this thing docked. We are ridiculously heavy. Oh! Man, that scares me every time I do that. Okay, let's get ice moved over to this thing. So, I want my O2 gen. Not that one. Oh, we already moved ice out of there, nice. $50K in the irrigation and 20K in that. There's some more of you in there, and I'm gonna split this by like 20 more thousand. There we go. That way this tank can fill up a little bit more. Okay. Nice. We are not filling up. Yeah, we are. Just taking forever to do it. How is this looking? 29. Oh man, that is so slow. I could speed it up, but I don't know that I want to. Okay. I'm pretty confident with 34. So, turn you on. And we're gonna grind this stuff down real quick. Awesome. Alright, let me get the projector set up for this, and we will start doing things. Hopefully. So, again, I'll be back. Okay, something huge. Solar barge just popped up. So, and an unknown signal. I mistakenly grinded those pistons down when I actually kind of needed them. So, I'm going to dump my stuff, and we're rushing that, like, right now. Okay. And I will take off and head to it. Man, this thing is moving. But we're slowly catching up to it. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think if I would've had guns, I would've done shot now. Oh, this thing looks sick. No, don't do that! Yes, delivery successful, thank you. Oh my, you're trying to kill me. Please stop.
Inbound.
Can I attach to the front here? We're on it, folks. Time to commandeer this too. Okay. Let me get my ship turned off. I don't think there's any pirates coming. But I do need to find the AI blocks. And stay with this. That's beacons. I'm going to assume they're buried back there. Because that's just more broadcast controllers. There are so many of them, holy. Thrusters, the gyro. There's the move block, okay. Nope! Let me back. Thank you. Okay. Now I need something with a control panel. That is an event controller. Is there something under this? Yes. Hold that back up. Okay. Does this have a control panel on it? No, but I can... Never mind, I don't have the radio components, I don't think. I mean, I know I don't, but I'm also not getting them. Unless I grind that, and I don't want to do that right now. Okay, that's good. Back on this. Not the power cells, okay. Not that battery, that event controller is what I need. Ooh, if I grind that, then that takes all of that.
Meteor storm inbound.
Huh. Okay, I claim that, nice. AI behavior off, off. That's better. Now that can at least try to stop moving. Now, okay, it is. And turn that off. We now own this. I think. Kinda wacky. We just yoinked the ship. Top square piston part. Another top square piston part. That's the cargo. Which I don't have access to. But I can use the barrels. 5k ice in that. Because those are separated. Oh, nice. Let's not die to solar exposure, please. I do, on the other hand, want to take full advantage of the fact this is a solar barge. Thankfully, there is 5,000 ice in there, because doing this would be very dumb if not. I'm not close, but close. Little bit more. Unknown signals got 30 seconds, that's fine. Want it, don't need it. Are we good? On those ones, yes. Except for that one. But that's mostly because I'm on it. Okay, cool. Now, let's grind this real quick.
Inventory full.
Now we own that too. Okay. So... I really want and need to see what's in these. But I don't want to grind that down. Those have parachute hatches on them. That is super nice. Okay, that one doesn't. So I can potentially grind that, steal this, and drop it on Europa.
Meteor storm inbound.
It's got a timer block and a combat. There. That's not happening now. Where is this? Okay, it really honestly just depends on what's in these. Because the top one doesn't have that hatch. But I need to see what's in the bottom ones. Because I could potentially use this. I mean, I'm going to use this now. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it's definitely getting used. Because it's a complete ion ship. I don't have control of it yet. So let's get these off. Okay, still kind of annoying. What, 2K scrap metal? What the heck? So the only thing that's actually, like, kind of good is the ice. And all this magnesium and nickel. Everything else is like meh. I'll probably park this thing by the, satellite for now. Just so that... Dang, that thing is 14 km away. Oh, buddy. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna park this solar barge by that, just because of the stuff that's on it. Well, it was a solar barge, and now I've turned it into my hydrogen barge. Because I'm tugging it with my hydrogen miner. This is absolutely ridiculous. But I want this thing, so we're bringing it home.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, well, I overshot by almost 3 kilometers, and another unknown signal, and a puller. So, if you couldn't guess what I'm about to do now, we about to go get us a puller.
Meteor storm inbound.
So we'll, I'll see you when I'm there. We're gonna have a freaking shipyard in space by the time I'm done. Okay, this thing looks like it has guns. I could totally be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's an assault cannon on top. So I definitely have to be careful with how I take this. Please maintain distance. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh, yep. He angry. Okay. Let's see. If I can do this. Without hitting the bottom. I definitely don't want to get underneath for that bottom turret, so... Nope. Nope. Oh, nice hit, nice hit. Is it disabled? Nope.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay.
Health.
No! What? I don't know what I was dying to. A thruster!
Low health.
Nice. Okay. Wow. That was fun.
Energy low.
Alright, well. I mean, we got 2 ships out of it. Kind of. Because we're definitely not getting that thing back. It is completely gone, lost in space. Actually flying away. Along with our body. But that also means that all of our food and everything else is also flying away. Well, now we need another miner. Harvest this, harvest this. Let's get some seeds going. What? What is going on? That's what I need.
Meteor storm inbound.
Get these seeds real quick. And then we might go try to get that survival rover. Yeah. Okay, so I might try to go get that rover and bring it back since I need another miner because that one is gone. Before I leave and die from lack of food again, let me cook up some of these. So I do have mag plates on this, and this is full. Disconnect you, turn you on. Alright, we're finally gonna go get this thing back. so I will see you when we're there. Would you believe that I recorded this entire section with the mic muted? Well, I did. So we're going to voice over it, and I'm gonna watch it with you, because I don't know what I was saying. So, right here we're flying to the respawn rover that we had at the start of the series, and ended up losing after we tried to raid a supply post. That was the episode, I think it's 10, I'm not sure, but I think it's 10, where we ended up trying to get the supply post and using it as a base. The turrets ended up shooting the cockpit off of the rover, and I died. So, I've essentially just left it here until now. But now we're coming back to get it because we just lost our miner. So, as you can see, this thing is ridiculously messed up. It needs a lot of work done to it to get it back to a functional state. I'm assuming I'm talking about that right about now. But, yeah, it is, it's seen better days, that's for sure. And now I'm looking at a spot to try to not burn the rover with my hydrogen thrusters, because the one's on the bottom. So the mag plates, I ended up trying to just auto mag plate to it and didn't work because I forgot that I don't have auto mag plate turned on. Fantastic. Now I realize that, and we actually lock onto it and take off. Cool. And then I start flying this thing home. Surprisingly, it's still functional to a degree, anyways. I was talking about, on the flight home, I was talking about trying to maybe redesign this thing and add a, add another cockpit. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna add another cockpit to this thing, and then we're going to put, wheels on the back, so it's 6 axles instead of 2, so I can stop smacking into everything. But I honestly I'm probably gonna take the survival kit off of it. I don't know. I might even use that other cargo container that we just got instead and put it on here, because I'm gonna try to just use this as a straight up rover, potentially. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. We just need another miner right now, basically, to get ice for the base,
Meteor storm
so that we can
inbound.
keep it going. Otherwise, it's gonna shut down and we're not gonna have anything, and I'm gonna be mining ice by hand. I don't want to do that, so that's why I'm getting this back. The other thing is this does have guns on it still, so that's also a plus. I can use it kind of as a combat ship still to shoot things whenever I find them, if needed. But again, I don't know. I will play around with the design of it and see what I can do. And now we're going to try to land, essentially. I'm right here, my parachute's open, nice. Right here, I'm specifically worried about my fuel because I've only got 30 fuel, and this thing doesn't have an O2 gen on it. So, I'm trying to get down rapidly and conserve as much fuel as I can so I can land and not have this thing run out of fuel, essentially. Yeah, 25. It's rapidly decreasing. So I'm increasingly getting worried about the ability to fly this thing to the dock before I run out of fuel and leave it stranded. While also worrying about my hunger, because I'm at 6 hunger, so, you know, dying. Especially since we just lost all of that good food that we just had. I had so much in there. It was fun doing that, but the panic set in and I died. So, we'll end up redesigning that in the miner for the next episode, I guess, and still trying to get the printer, unless something like another encounter like that happens again. Because I am looking for a very specific one, which I don't know if I'll ever see it in this episode, or in this series, while we're on the planet, but I'm kind of hoping to. And then I just had to dock real quick to get more hydrogen so I could get this thing back up on the platform, basically. Someone did recently ask, I think they're new to the game, which is fine, but they asked me how this rover is connecting to the pad with the connector being on the bottom. So basically the connectors don't have to be flush, if you didn't know that, and they can connect from literally right there, that far away, which is insane. So that's that. That's how that connects. As soon as you see the yellow light, switch lock. Easy. I often use that trick to get into the connector without having it flush. It's helped me out quite a bit. So again, next episode we're going to redesign that thing, or I'm going to redesign it off camera probably, and then come on camera and do it, as well as try and get the printer set up, unless another encounter comes. But that is it for this segment, really. I don't really talk about anything else other than how damaged this ship is and what we're gonna have to do to fix it. I'm looking at the stuff right here in this section to see like what all is actually damaged, and that's about it. So we will move on. That is gonna be the end of the voiceover. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Next episode, we're gonna try to get that printer setup going, because we decided to try and get more ships this episode. Wanted to make it more interesting. I think I did. Yeah. So, yeah, next episode we'll try to get that printer setup going, actually. Unless something else like that happens again. I don't know. If you guys are enjoying the series, hype the video. Really helps out the channel, really helps out the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, consider subscribing. I love you guys. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.